What is going on, YouTube? This is the GOATcast podcast. As you see, I am CW. Today I'm trying something new. Shout out to Sports and Fitness Rants. I know I'm stealing your style, your format today, but enjoy your stuff. But yeah, I want to try out. This is mostly to try out some new hardware that I got, a new device I got, and to see how the microphone and everything works. If it works well, I might start using this more. So that's basically what this is kind of just a testing thing, but also I just wanted to touch on the topic at hand, and we'll get into that here in a few minutes. Shout out to the co-host, Big Nige. Hopefully we can start doing some more of these individual perspectives of our opinions. You know, you see us together on the show, but as you know, we have differing opinions on a lot of things. So you know, we're going to try to break out, do our own little videos on the side, as well as the podcast together. So, you know, I got to get my man Big Nige out here to, you know, start doing a few more of his rants and just his, you know, give his expert opinions on different topics. So hopefully we'll get that going soon. And I'll be doing the same. You guys get used to this mug, so I'll be doing some more commentary on just different topics, basketball related, NBA, WNBA, even college. You know, and now Olympics, so we're just going to cover all bases. So the purpose of this video today is to talk about, to piggyback off of our podcast episode this week where we talked about Gilbert Arenas and the racist comments. I don't know, racist, xenophobic comments. It kind of all fits in together, but I just want to speak on how there's a bright side to everything, and Gilbert Arenas probably didn't think when he was saying it, and because you know I enjoy Gil's content. Gil, he doesn't seem like a malicious guy. You know, he just seems like a jovial, just a guy that likes to have fun, and sometimes he's his own worst enemy because he'll say stuff that crosses a line that he probably wasn't prepared to cross, or he knew what he was saying, but I don't think he thought that the backlash would be like this. So if you've been on a rock, everybody's been covering it. ESPN, Fox Sports. I know Rob Parker went in real hard. I watched the live stream with Dreamers Pro where Gil was in the live chat and was actually being Gil. You know, just bunch of different content creators have come out and talked against his distasteful and insensitive comments. But the reason why I say there's a bright side, because there's always a bright side in, you know, a negativity. You can turn lemons to lemonade. As the saying goes. So because of the things he said, now everybody's aware of South Sudan. And because of what he said, and people, you know, our brains start going when we hear about something and we say, oh, let me go see who he's talking about or what he's talking about. So people are now becoming educated on South Sudan. So, you know, and even Paul Pierce, if you go listen, Paul Pierce has some crazy comments about them. And comedians are getting Godfrey. I saw a video from Godfrey yesterday where he was going in on it, and I think he's Nigerian. He's from Africa, so he chimed in. So this got bigger than Gil probably thought it would, but this started to create a situation where people were looking up South Sudan and looking up these players for this team, and they probably get more publicity than they would have gotten because, quite frankly, I didn't even care to watch that game. Team USA was a 40-point favorite. They still beat them. And I think if Gil hadn't done what he did, I think this would have just kind of flown over the map and people would have kind of glossed over it. You know, yeah, they had a bad game, but this is just exhibition. Like I said, these were glorified scrimmages. So if you think that's truly how Team USA is going to play when the Olympics start this weekend, the 28th, when they play Serbia, who they smacked in exhibition play, then you're wrong. But that goes for every team. So you should take those games with a grain of salt, because I'm sure the coaching staffs, the players, they're all devising plans that, hey, this didn't work, let's try this. FIBA rules are different. Got a video on that. If you go to my other channel, GOATcast Hoops, I have a video on the different rules between the NBA and FIBA. So check that out. But as I was saying, now people are looking at the team for the South Sudan and they're getting some sympathy, which I'm sure they weren't asking for. They're just asking for their chance to compete for a medal. And that's all they cared about. And I'm sure that's all they're worried about right now. Even with Gil's comments, they're probably trying to prove to the world that they belong there. And obviously they do, because they've qualified for pool play and they've qualified to be represented at the Olympics. So, it makes you look at JT Thor, NBA player. I'm not sure if he's G League, but I've heard the name. I've seen the name. Winning Gabriel. We all know that. He played for the Lakers. He was right there with LeBron, I believe a season ago, where there was fingers pointed at him for certain things. But, he came out and played great. Carlick Jones. I don't think he's in the NBA, but he played very, very well for them during those games. Of course, I hope I don't butcher his name, but Malowich, I'm not sure, sorry. But this kid's younger than Bronny. He's going to Duke. And Duke don't take scrubs. So obviously he's a top talent. So now we get to see him playing against the big boys, playing against the NBA players, playing against Team USA, playing against Serbia, Jokic, and all these other boys. So it educates people on their whole organization. People probably didn't know Luol Deng is the president, and he's the guy that's organized this. You obviously don't know basketball if you don't know who Luol Deng is. Very popular guy, great player. You probably know him from the Chicago Bulls. Towards the end of his career, kind of floated around, played for the Lakers for a little while. But yeah, he was an all-star level player. So he's come back to his home country, his home area, and he's running this thing. So it's going to be run well, because he's a guy that was all about business when he played, and I'm sure it's all about business as he's there with South Sudan. So, that's the bright side of it. And when we become educated, that makes us follow things, just like I'm sure there'll be those who are cheering on South Sudan, but also when we educate ourselves, we see that some of these players may make it big in the NBA or wherever, overseas, somewhere. There's talent there. And that's the key, that we now know about some newer talent that we can follow, that we can support and get behind. So in all of Gilbert Arenas' silliness, something good has come out of this. And I hope that you guys are going to support them. Of course, I'm Team USA to the core. I want my home country to win, but at the same time, I want these guys to do well, just because they're not Cool Runnings. They're not the Ahi tribe, whatever he was saying. They're a professional team, and they're a team of guys that are hungry to show the world that they belong there. And I hope that they play great in this pool play. I hope they play great throughout the Olympic tournament. Hope they don't beat Team USA, but if they do, props to them. And whatever they do going forward, they deserve it. And I think that this little blip on the radar for them, where these NBA players that now have become analysts feel the need to discourage them or downplay them just to try to prove a point, prove them wrong. And I hope they do. I think they will. So this is just some court awareness from CW. Don't worry about the background. This is, I'm just trying this out. Like I said, I'm trying this new technology I got, and hopefully the microphone sounds clear enough for you guys. If not, this will probably be the last time I use this for that. But hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know in the comment section, do you think that there's a bright side to what Gilbert Arenas did? You know, I know he's apologized, and so has Paul Pierce, so hopefully it's water under the bridge now. But do you think that some good can come out of what he said and what he did? Let me know. And also, please, if you enjoy this, like and subscribe. You guys have been, really helping the channel. We're trying to grow, trying to get to that 100 subscriber mark, and we can only do it if you guys help us out. And we appreciate anything, the comments, whatever. We really enjoyed you guys in the live chat Tuesday, so hopefully you guys will come out this coming week when we do our big podcast, our live podcast, and come and join us and shoot the breeze. But also, I'm gonna try to be setting up a Discord, so if you want to come in, and we might watch some Olympic Games, time permitting, because I know for Team USA they have some very, very early morning games, so it just depends on my time and schedule and all of those things. But hopefully I can get that out and put the link out there on the community post so you guys come and join, and we just enjoy the game that we all like, basketball. So once again, we thank you guys, and court awareness, we're out. Thank you.